Hey you guys, welcome back to the vlog. In this video, I want to talk about what I am doing over these last 60 days to really position myself and my business and the book for growth in 2020. A lot of you know, if you've been following me for a while, that I am obsessed with this book, The Last Word on Power by Tracy Goss. I highly recommend it. It's a really powerful book. It's all about how to do the impossible. And while it's focused specifically on leadership and executives and organizations, it is really, really impactful for all areas of your life. I found that to be true in my own. So something that I have done is taken my study of this work and this methodology to the next level by hiring a coach who works very closely with the author, who is familiar with the book and its process, as well as some new tools that she developed after she released the book. So I'm really, really excited to be taking this practice to the next level because what I want to do in the next year and beyond feels really impossible from where I'm at now. And what I've learned from this book is that when something feels impossible, it is simply because there is some strategy or way of being getting in our way of doing what it is that we want to do. So we are the reason something is impossible, not that it actually is. And so doing all these really big and exciting things is important to me for so many reasons. So that is why I'm bringing on a coach to help me really shift into that different way of being, that way that I need to operate in and engage with the world around me in order to do really big, really exciting, really impossible things. So that is the first thing that I'm doing over these next 60 to 90 days and beyond. And I'm also getting really, really clear on what is the plan and the timeline for the end of 2019 all the way through the end of 2020. So what are the different initiatives that we want to launch? That includes getting the book out into the world, really leveraging it and beginning to do speaking and workshops, and hopefully more than that, because I want to take this conversation that I'm having from the book, from my story, from my own healing journey, and start having it on a much bigger, broader scale because it's really, really important. And I also want to relaunch the journey mapping program. So we'll be doing that in the spring of 2020 and really digging into how can we take this program that is already so powerful and impactful and ensure that it is really, really helping as many people as possible in the best way, in the best format. So what do we need to change in order to do that? So we're deep in the process of working on that. We're also looking at how do we grow each of the brands. So as I shared in earlier videos, I'm really repositioning us as a media company with 5 different brand verticals. We have different books, we have different products, we have different programs, we have different content that you can consume depending where you are on your unique journey of stepping into who you're here to be and the work that you are here to do. So a lot of people know me from one brand or another. They don't know that we can really provide a full service from the beginning to wherever you're at on your journey to going to the next level, whatever that looks like for you. So how do we best position all the companies? Where do we put all of our effort? We're going to start with Call of the Void, Journey Mapping, and the Unravel book. And as we do that, once we get that established and we feel like it's in a really good place in terms of team, in terms of getting people into the programs and making sure that they are served to the best of our ability, then we're going to start looking at some of the other brands and how can we start elevating those. I will share a little bit more of the specifics because this vlog series is all about taking you behind the scenes of my own business and how I do things to help you do bigger things in your own life and work. So as I flesh that out, I will be sure to share it with you because we are looking at the marketing calendar through the end of 2019 all the way into the end of 2020 on a much deeper, much more in-depth scale than I have before. And looking at how can we best implement all the things that we want to implement. How can we do more than we think we are capable of doing? What's missing that needs to be in place for us to be able to do that? Is it team? Is it support? Is it systems? Is it raising our income level, our revenue source so that we can do more and serve more people on a larger scale? So we're really looking at what needs to be in place for that. And I'm really, really excited to take my work with this power/winning strategy methodology from the last word on power to a new level by bringing on my own support. I am really selective about when I bring on coaches and mentors and in what capacity I do that, because it's really, really important to me that I stay clear on what's my vision and my mission. And there's been certain times in building this business when it's been necessary to step away from all external information, insights, resources, guidance, so that I could tune into what felt right and true for me. And I feel like I've done a lot of that this last year. I intended to produce and create and move us further a lot more quickly this last year, but it's really been a time to reflect, do some more of my own personal growth and healing, and really prepare to step into this next level in my work and my visibility and putting myself out there and what we're creating and how I'm growing the company. So I'm really, really excited to be moving out of what I refer to as a productive pause and back into really, really going to the next level, really, really working on myself, my energy, my health, shifting my way of being in the world, how I engage with it, how I show up, how I carry myself in order to really elevate everything to a new level. So I will be talking a lot more about that. But I would love to know, what is it that you're doing to best maximize the last 2 months of the year to set yourself up in a really powerful way to create whatever it is that you want in this coming year? I reflect on that for 2 reasons. For one, my birthday is coming up on November 9th. I'm about to turn 35. So this time of year is just always a point of reflection for me. What have I accomplished? What have I been through? What have I learned and gained? And what do I really want to do with the next year of my life to really feel like I'm living in alignment with who I want to be and the work that I want to do and how I want to live my life? Then we have the new year, and while I am not a person who sets resolutions, I always pick a guiding word for the year, which I'll talk about in another video, and I set goals based on that. So what is the theme for the year? What are the big things that I want to accomplish? And really what needs to happen? What does that need to look like in a really detailed, strategic way so that we are able to make that happen? So that is what I'm really focused on these next 60 days, the last 2 months of this year, to really set us up for success in 2020. I'll also be sharing more in an upcoming video about my impossible declaration, which again comes from the concepts in this book, The Last Word on Power, and working with the coach that I've hired. So what feels really exciting, would be really amazing if I was able to achieve it in the next year. By the end of 2020, by my 36th birthday, whatever it is, what do I want to accomplish that feels impossible from where I stand right now? So I am reworking that from last year, and I will share that soon. If you haven't joined the Unravel book launch team, the invitation is still open. We are going through different iterations of the cover design and getting your feedback to see what you think, what you're drawn to, any opinions or insights you have. We've gotten a lot of great feedback on the first round, and we'll be sharing the second round soon. And also giving an early copy of the book to everyone on the launch team to read for the purposes of helping us to review it when it goes live on December 3rd, so it can reach as many people as possible. So if you're interested in that, I will link to it. And if I can answer any specific questions about my process for planning for the year ahead, for setting goals, for choosing a guiding word, please let me know. I will be making videos on all of that. All right, I will catch you guys soon in another video.